Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Once again, we are here, but we are going to be, today, infiltrating the dungeons of Dol Guldur. In the last episode, we obviously assaulted two areas in Dol Guldur and made a pretty good job of it as well. And in the meantime, I have, on my main character, been running around Mirkwood in the level 65 enemy areas and try to collect some legendary weapons, specifically a bow for this character. However, so far I've been quite unlucky. I'm pretty sure the game at this point is only giving me 3 character weapons, and those are the 3 characters I either, you know, don't have or don't really play at all, which is Warden, of which I do not have a Warden, Burglar, of which I do, but he is only my tailor at the moment because I still don't know how to play Burglar properly, and also Lawmaster, which I do play on the streams, but is not really at legendary level yet. So I'm having a bit of an issue there. I also have been collecting some heritage runes, but they are not ready to send over yet. But when I, you know, get a new weapon, then I'll be fine to send them over and help out with that. But we also have our Hobbit gift of the day before we go ahead and assault Dol Guldur's dungeons. We have a big pile of copper scraps, which I think is our second one. There we go. I still haven't cleared out my inventory that well. I need to do that. But we are going to go talk to her. It's a solo quest, cannot be completed with a fellowship. It will mean that we do not have our skirmish soldier, unfortunately, our herbalist. But I think we should be fine. It doesn't also look like we're going to get inspiration. But hopefully that is not too bad a problem. And we might not even need to kill enemies, considering it's not a skirmish or anything. But we'll see.
A small force of elves have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness, aiming to find and release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
Okay, I do actually remember this this quest now, this instance, and we are definitely going to have to do some battling, but hopefully where we are at this point shouldn't be too big a deal for us. So, made it to the dungeons, now we need to find Bori. We believe he's being held in the east wing, so that way. And we've managed to keep our infiltration silent thus far, and some of the guards in the east wing may be asleep on the job. Let them sleep and rescue Bori. Well, hopefully that all goes well. Hopefully they are sleeping. We can continue to walk into an invisible wall. We'll eventually get past. There we go. So let's stay tabbing and see how many are asleep. If he's even here, maybe he's not. Maybe they moved him. Because while I do remember this quest somewhat, I do not remember it entirely. Oh, no, he is just here. Awesome. Hello. Let's talk to you. Alright, pick up some barrels of nightshade and bring them out to the hall. In addition, if the additional guards are on their way, the fumes of the nightshade should render them unconscious. Ooh. I'll bind that to me. Permanently. I assume I can't pick up more. Yeah, you can only have one of the unique items. Now we need to escort you. I'm ready to be free from this place. We leave these dungeons behind us. Stay close to me. I do not know. For I do not know the way out, and the darkness holds great fear to me. Literally, it's just straight ahead. I feared I would die in this place. Well, hopefully we can just sneak through. What I can do is actually do this, and I can walk through. Or not. I'm in combat, but I don't know if that actually counts as me being in proper combat. Also, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. That's not good. That'll be why. Let's take them out. Come on, and hopefully I don't have to take you out. No, I'm going to. You could have walked her forward while I did. Okay, now you've got the chance. Just run. I'm actually really gonna die here, potentially, because my health is super low. Yep, I'm dead. I got stuck. I had no way of doing that. That didn't go well. Let's not walk next time. Yeah, I don't know, that just did not go well. He just kind of was walking very slowly, it didn't really help out, and yeah, I really feel like that shouldn't have gone the way it did.
We will rescue Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
Alright, we don't need to listen to the talking now. We've got our speed and our thing, and hopefully everything goes better this time. Let's go talk to you. Yeah, I didn't have this issue the first time I did it, so I'm not sure exactly exactly why it happened that time. I mean, I was getting a little bit of lag. I've been getting that recently. Need to find the source of that, see what I can fix about it. But at the same time, I just don't... You know, I was knocked out. I was also just sort of stuck in a corner whilst knocked out. It wasn't really a good job for us. I mean, these two guys are sleeping. Let's talk to you. These nightshade barrels are going to magically appear, because they're not here at this point in time. Let's see if we can do better this time. You hear screams in the distance and great bells begin to echo throughout the dungeon. Pick up the nightshade barrels and leave them in the corridor and render the guards unconscious. Maybe it'll be best just to take these guys out without the thugs noticing me. So bring them over here. Bring the sentinels in here. While they are aggro. And now talk to you and see how things go. And we can only have one unique item. Oh, we can place these, can't we? And then I'll pick another one up. I will stay close as long as you don't get yourself killed this time, or get yourself knocked out of the way and really cause an issue. Alright, these guys are tired. Also, I keep getting stuff in the way of the camera and it's really frustrating. See, the problem is now I have to wait a minute, or 30 seconds more, which is probably going to be how long it takes him to get here, before I can put down the other nightshade barrel. But by that time, they're probably going to have started coming back. We can keep tabbed on you and see. Yeah, looks like they're going to be walking back fairly soon, which means we're probably going to have to take care of these guys. Stay. Stay. Stay still. Stay. Stop. Bad Bori. Right, I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to run back and get my own. Again. Ah, you're such a frustrating person to help out, Bori. Why do I do these things for you? You can't just, like, stop when it makes sense. You have to know. You have to walk perfectly fine. And also, I get aggroed, like, straight away for some reason. I don't know why. You should surely go to sleep if you're in the nightshade. Or does that only work on the thugs? I don't like Bori. He's annoying. I mean, I'm alright with him. This might work, because I feel like they're gonna cross quite quickly before, like, you know, I've still got 18 seconds. Hopefully they carry on just walking during that time. I have one guy to apparently take out. Wherever they appear. Behind us. That should slow him down a little bit, and then bomb for when these guys come back, and I'll walk over here. You could, I know you said your legs are numb or whatever it was, but still, don't, like, you're quite obviously able to run because you ran towards them. Don't lie to me. Oh, and now I've got an overseer and more camera issues. It's a bit of an annoying being in an interior location like this sometimes, but we'll see how this one works out when you get here eventually. I'm gonna compare you to Sarah Oakhart. That's how slow you're going. Our people were kind of messed up just then. I also don't know if I need to... I don't know if at this point it will be best to have Nightshade on me still. Or just do that. That generally works quite well. Because they just run away. Which is what I was actually really hoping for. Now you guys... Are you guys just fully dead? I mean, you're kind of moving in your portrait, but I don't know if... Did the lighting just change? What just happened? Right. Where are the ones that were helping me? They've kind of disappeared. Oh, maybe that's where they are. Right here. Hi, people. Yeah, these are where they are. Camera getting stuck on. Maybe I should just be like super close for the moment, because that would actually mean less stuff is going to get in my way. Hey, so it's only her named wise. Which I think she was the only one here that had a unique name. You thought that we were here to save you? Well, I'm having a bit of an issue getting to you, but I will talk to you in a second. Thank you. Alright. We ran into some trouble without you, but our victory is ours this day. Let us leave this grim dungeon. Yes, let us, after I died in here already. No, I'm not a fan of dying. Aren't we all not fans of that? Right, let us be free from these dungeons. Let's go see the sun again. Alright, now let's go talk to you. You are safe.
Desired to thank you for his rescue.
Warriors in soon. Norgarth, the center of the tower. He desired to thank you for his rescue. Let's go have a conversation with Bori. I had my 2 attempts to save him. One luckily succeeded at least. Still was a bit confused. I think it's because I when I first did that, I was able to take those 2 guys out quite easily. I don't know what level I was, so maybe that's it. But I forgot that you had to use the nightshade from your inventory. I didn't know that. Right though, let's go.
To be rescued,
Well, let's see what he says. You are safe now.
To tell you.
Yeah, we're just being nice, basically.
So,
Cannot thank me enough. I thought I had seen the last of me in Zabad Gothol, deep in the depths of Moria. To be rescued thus, I do not have words to tell you, but it is not enough to be free. While the enemy still bears Ziggelberg, because of my actions, we must recover the axe of Mithril before it can be used for some great evil. We must see Gothol defeated. Obviously, we can't use a shield, so we're going to have the Cryptic Heritage Rune of Law, another 83,700 rune, which is also going to level these up anyway. Or it only actually leveled up the hammer. Talk to Stiglith at Northgar in Thangalad. So hello Stiglith, what are we doing?
I remember too the stories of Mithrandir.
Find and walk the secret passages into the foundations of Dol Guldur. Is that just going to be us actually physically going out and finding this place then, is it? But Dol Guldur's all the way down there. Oh, Ashen Slades again. The Slades all... yeah. So, the Gandalf must be used is surely located somewhere in the rocky spine upon the fortress stands. Bori has remembered Gandalf's mentions long ago a secret way into the foundations of Dol Guldur and believes if it may be found, it could help be of use to the benefit of the Golden Host. So, down here, somewhere near Sad Guldur, in the Ashen Slades. So, we will make our way quickly down there. It does take a little while, but I will skip to when we are there. And hopefully we don't have any issues. Hopefully we don't get killed. That would suck twice in one episode. But we'll make our way down there, and I'll see you at the... hopefully at the secret passage. After many a jump down a cliff to avoid enemies, we are now over in this location, and we are going to try and avoid people still, and hopefully damage ourselves a little bit less. But apparently there is a secret passage that we are going to have to go and find. Now, I'm going to get off my horse and defeat these guys, because there's 2 ways this could go about. One is we run through and have enemies come after us, and then we have like 40, spirits and sorcerers after us. Or we could just kill them along the way and kill the ones that are needed to be killed and go to the correct place properly. I think it's actually over here as well. It's not actually don't actually think it's up in the tower, because obviously you've got this area up here. I'm not sure if it's specifically there. I think it might be back here somewhere. Right here maybe.
Dimly remembered stories from his childhood, oft repeated in the darkness of his cell, have struck the spark of memory in Bori the dwarf. He is certain the passage you discovered is the same used by Mithrandir long ago to enter Dol Guldur in secret.
Okay, so we now have to come and clear this place of enemies. Clear Thuriman, the cavern beneath the foundations of Dol Guldur of foes. So there's apparently some enemies. Some outcast Morval have 1 power, so don't think they'll be able to do too much, it seems. Hazy images of the past unfold before me. Rad is here. And who else? We've arrived, my friend, but not for. But now that we are here, I wish we were not. Who is your friend? It is Gandalf Mithrandir. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I forgot that that was also Gandalf's name. That would, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that might make sense of what Rade was saying, like previously before he died, where he was like, I thought I saw a friend. Rade was the one that died, yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Do you believe this journey to the Fortress of the Necromancer would be so easy? No, I don't think anybody would. Okay. So we're gonna have a lot of these, from what I remember of this. Now that I'm here, you know, I have remembrance of the fact. How do we just jump over this? No, we can't. Okay. How do we get through here? Is it just through a different part of the cave? Ah, that would make sense. Now I remember even more. Right, let's take out these whites and do all that. I wonder if you can just straight go to this place before you can go to the other one. Hazy images of the past unfolded before you once again. They are here. Hold a moment. Oh, it's like black smoke. I don't know if that's just also in our situation or in their situation. We've done well to come this far, but I must go the rest of the way alone. Well, that's not that good. Let's see, is this also a thing for us? Yeah, we can't go up either. I cannot let you face the necromancer on your own. Do you think I questioned your bravery earlier? I did not. No, we also got to, while we're doing this, work out where we're going. I think it's down there. Nope, it's actually still smoke down there, so maybe it does clear after the fact, and it's just so we can't move on for the moment. If there are any true to them, even Gandalf the Grey would be a fool to face him in his fortress. But how can it be? How can the necromancer wield such power? Well, I go to find out. Stay here, my friend. I will have need of you on my return, if such a thing happens. Now, are you going to be able to get through this black smoke? Okay, so that black smoke is still there. That stuff is not, and that stuff is not. So, let's go to the closest one first, and it'll probably be another memory down here, potentially. Though it would make sense that it would be only Radir, if so. There's a lot of outcasts here. I feel sorry for you guys. If you're outcasts. But I still have to kill you, because you were going to kill me. Oh, you two are also here. Why would you still be here? There is something different about the foes we are facing this game. This place seems familiar. This is exactly the same layout as the previous one we went to, or the first one we went to. It is my guess that they are outcasts. Yeah, my suspicions too, considering their names. No, do not look surprised. They are still enemies. Yeah, that's my thought as well. If they're trying to kill me, I mean, these are they to whom the necromancer has little use for whatever reason. Well, the goblins were a bit of a fight. 6,000 health. More than I have. And so it is they collect in the Detrius beneath his fortress, beneath his notice. It is my hope we will be the same. Right, so that room we can't really do much with. I think most of these are potentially optional. Actually, no, if the smoke is still there, maybe the smoke clears once both areas have been fought through. Because that, yeah, that's still... Oh, this one's slightly different smoky now. Huh. Maybe there's like 4 different areas we have to go to, and there's like closes. Oh, it changes each one. Because it only looks like a quarter of it's been done, so I don't know. Also thinking of which, how do you shoot a shade? Doesn't seem like that would work. How can he not know we are here? Well, he's probably not looking. Yeah, it's true that if he were looking for them, there are signs that might reveal us to him, but he's probably not looking. As long as I refrain from any display of power, he should not be aware of our presence. And that's why we fight with our bow and sword. Then we could sorceries serve to hide us from him like a whisper in a crowded room. That's a nice way of putting it. And may the room remain crowded and the whisper silent. We could just not speak and then it would be even more silent. Like, you know, what's silenter than a whisper? No speech. Can we now try and potentially get through here? Or do we have to go back an area? Or maybe we go up the massive staircase? That might be a thing. Maybe I didn't see it because maybe it was covered in smoke and I potentially didn't see it because of that. Or maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Right, these are all blocked off. So it's wanting us to go down here. And we have an outcast troll. Well, these outcasts kind of, you know, seemingly live quite nicely with each other. There's not like a war down here. Alright, more hazy images. Did they go to all these places before they went up the pathway up there? I don't know. I've never been to a place like this. Oria's presence corrupts the woods around. There's a way of such evil. Well, yeah, the woods are pretty corrupted, I'd say. Yeah, that's not that good. That's a little off from most places. Is it its own island? I can't remember. I haven't looked up in the map I haven't looked at the map in quite a little bit of time, so I'm not 100% aware. So maybe this one has now cleared the smoke. We can hope. Oh, another one of you has turned up. What are you doing here? How do you show up? Oh, see, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. See, I was kind of right. And so he's waiting for seemingly forever. Oh, do not go in there. That's going to be an issue. Something's wrong. Why is he being gone so long? Well, we know you survived guaranteed out of this, so I'm pretty good in that case because we were there when you died, kind of. But oh no, he's back. Cool. Where's your stuff? Good point. And you have nothing to defend yourself or attack with. You had to leave it behind. There was little time. Also, my shadow looks like it's slightly freaking out. I'm not sure why. My swords are separate from my body, and my shadow keeps changing. Now my bow is completely separate from what is happening. just making a point. I don't know if it's me turning or if it's just... The dwarf ring, the last of the 7, has been taken from him. Oh, I haven't really been paying attention. He did not know his name at the end, but he can only have been here. The dwarf ring, the last 7 have been taken from him. There are shouts up above. We have to leave, Mithrandir. Listen to me, Radir. Necromancer is Sauron. Oh, he has returned. I'm going to click off you because I don't know if that's causing issues. Legit though, what is happening with my shadow? I'm slightly worried. It's freaking out. We can now progress upwards and we'll see how things go. We have some outcast Morval here, which we nicely ending with what we began with. How fitting. You hear footsteps behind you and the familiar faces arrive. Sigilith and Broween. I can hardly believe it, but the passage is exactly what we need in order to launch our final assault upon Dol Guldur. Dol Guldur. Still can't do it properly. Probably said that right that time though. Knowing me, and I'm just catching myself thinking I'm wrong. Either way, we will surprise them from below and be within the walls of the fortress before our foes even know they are under attack. we will return here with a sizable company and launch our final assault, which seems like next episode's plan. Let's go and get out of here then. Right though, let's finish this quest off, get some legendary item XP, probably level these 3 up, and
The last assault on Dol
there we go.
Guldur is
For a moment I
upon
thought it
us.
was maxed. I don't know why, you might have seen that. Talk to Golding near this place. 300 marks, which looks like, again, it's going to be another case of do this instance and I will give you a bunch of marks for it, which I always enjoy having happen. So it's the same guy we talked to for one of the other ones, so we'll go do that. We'll quickly just see what the quest is or skirmish is, and we'll do that in the next episode, and that will be our assault on Dol Guldur, probably that one, the battle in the tower. Minimum level 60, obviously we'll go for 68 though, because it just is fitting, and XP wise it will work out in our favor, especially with the double XP, and we will go and do that in the next episode, battle in the tower, and see how things go there, and hopefully not badly if we can help it. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and in the next episode we'll go do that thing. But thanks for watching, and bye bye.